What kind of friends do you have? Would your friends be there for you in your toughest moments? My name is Ernest Wamboye and you are watching CITAM, Church Online. Friendships. The Bible has a lot to say about friendship. 1 Corinthians 15:33 says, bad company corrupts good morals. We all remember that kid who our mom told us, usikwenda so and so, don't be like so and so, don't hang out with so and so. Why? They knew this for a fact, that our friends affect our behavior, that our friends can actually influence our thoughts, our words, and our actions. And the Bible is cognizant of this. Listen to what it says in Proverbs 13:20. Whoever walks the wise shall become wise, but a companion of fools shall suffer harm. Now, the Bible is not politically correct. It says that your friends could be fools. Your friends could be people who are worthless. Before David had his mighty men, it says that the men that he walked with were broke, worthless, desperate, discouraged. Can you believe those are the kinds of people that were walking with David before? But because they attached themselves to him, he was a man after God's own heart. When they were done with that journey in the wilderness and David became king, they became the mighty men of David. If you read their story, they did fantastic things, things even greater than David. Some of them killed giants as well. One of them went to a pit on a snowy day and killed a lion. How did men who were worthless, broke, discouraged, be transformed to become the mighty men of David? Men who could actually take down entire armies, men who were courageous, men who could host families, and men who could be men who are looked up to. Their friendships transformed them. The Bible says in Psalm chapter 1, blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the ungodly, or stand in the path of sinners, or sit in the seat of scoffers, but his delight is on the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. Look at that. It says he starts by walking with them, and then stands with them, and then sits with them. You will realize that bad company is progressive. Bad company won't walk up to you and tell you, hey, let's go do drugs. They're not going to do that. They're not going to walk up to you and tell you, hey, let's go and mess up our lives. No, they're going to come subtly, slowly. It's a slow fade. So you start by walking in the counsel of the ungodly, and you say, oh, it's okay. At least I'm not going out with them. At least I'm not hanging out with them. And then you stand in the path of sinners. Oh, okay. At least I'm not talking like them. I'm not talking like them. And then you sit with them, and soon you realize, how did I get here? Your company. Even Jesus Christ, in choosing his friends, the Bible says that he chose the 12 not just for the work of ministry, but to be with him. He had the 5,000 people he reached out to, and then he had the 72 that he commissioned, and then he had the 12, his closest disciples, and then he had the 3, Peter, James, John, people whom he worked with very closely. There are things he told them that the others did not know. And then he had the one, John, the loved one. You should make sure that in your concentric circle of friends, you have people who love the Lord at the topmost. Your Peter, your James, and your Johns, your 12 should be people who love the Lord, people who promote you towards godliness, people who push you towards doing the right thing. And now it's not bad to have friends who are unbelievers and friends who are in the world, but you must make sure that your closest people are people who push you towards godliness. I pray that you'll put this into practice, and that you will have your lives and your social circles transform you, because as we've heard from the scriptures, whoever walks the wise shall become wise, but a companion of fools shall suffer harm. What are your thoughts on that? Please let us know in the comment section. Let's interact. If you've got any questions, please inbox us, write to us. Our contacts at the bottom of the screen. We'd love to hear from you. You can also send in your questions for us to respond, and you would be sure that we would be in touch in future videos. And you can also visit us at CITAM Valley Road for our church services, where you can get more content like this from our pulpit and from our pastors. My name is Ernest Wamboye, and you are watching CITAM Church Online.